All right, guys, so we're doing a little update video today, and we're updating the 2-month sealants. I used HYPERCLEAN Slick, OP, Car Care Ceramic Detailer, MASTERSON'S Evolution Ceramic Spray Coating, STJARNAGLOSS Parla. These are the 4 I put onto the car sometime early, mid-July. And it's been sitting outside in the rain, in the elements, just over and over. I don't think anybody washes that car. So let's go check it out. Let's get in this video. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe before we get out there. Let's go. Alright guys, I'm back, and we're shooting a video, an update on this car. So it's, I think July 23rd I posted the video, so maybe a week or 2 before that I did this hood, and I applied 4 sealants to it. Now let me show you which ones I did. So on this hood here, now it's been dirty, raining off and on. I don't think they washed this car at all, but up here in this corner is the STJARNAGLOSS Parla. I did that in this quarter panel. On this bottom section I used MASTERSON'S ceramic spray, and then I used OP ceramic detailer down here, and up here I used HYPERCLEAN's Slick. So this is the way they look. So we've got Slick, OP, MASTERSON'S, and STJARNAGLOSS Parla. So this is the difference in them. Pretty interesting. And for whatever reason, you can see how Parla kind of is a tighter beading, but it is a lighter dust attractor or dirt attractor. Pretty wild here. All right, I've got some water and a spray bottle here. Now I'm gonna spray this down. Let's check out. So this is Slick on top. This is OP down here. So right away you can see the difference. Slick is hydrophobic still, but OP is a lot more hydrophobic. This is their ceramic detailer. Now let's move over to STJARNAGLOSS and MASTERSON'S. Okay, so I noticed the STJARNAGLOSS is super hydrophobic, and the MASTERSON'S is hydrophobic. It reminds me of the Slick, but not as beautiful as STJARNAGLOSS. So the top 2, number 1 is STJARNAGLOSS, number 2 is OP ceramic detailer. STJARNAGLOSS by far is the number 1 most circular, perfect beads. This one is hydrophobic, but the beads are not that pretty. These 2 are pretty similar. All right, and I'll give you a close-up view here. STJARNAGLOSS, super hydrophobic, beautiful beads. MASTERSON'S, not as hydrophobic, but still hydrophobic. You can see the water just stands up and runs down. So hydrophobic still, just not as strong as STJARNAGLOSS. OP ceramic detailer, very, very nice, very strong. And you've got slick from HYPERCLEAN. Once again, not as strong. But yet hydrophobic. So like I said, between the MASTERSON'S and the HYPERCLEAN, I'd even say the MASTERSON'S is a little bit stronger than the HYPERCLEAN Slick. STJARNAGLOSS, nothing sticks. OP ceramic detailer. Okay, now I've got some MASTERSON'S waterless wash here. I'm just gonna spray it all over this panel. Now I'm gonna do a waterless wash. All right, so we've waterless washed this with MASTERSON'S. Let's see if this has had any effect on the hydrophobics. So right here is the HYPERCLEAN Slick. And then right here is the ceramic detailer. So it hasn't really improved. Slick or ceramic detailer, about the same. Let's go over here to STJARNAGLOSS. And down here is the MASTERSON'S ceramic. So everything is still hydrophobic, but in my opinion, the waterless wash has actually muted some of the hydrophobic effects. Okay, so now look at the hood after we've used the MASTERSON'S waterless wash. It is super slick, guys. I mean, amazing. It feels fantastic. Love it. Very, very nice. Fantastic job at cleaning the surface off. Beautiful. All right, so if you guys like that short video, hit that like and subscribe button. Today we're talking about the 4 sealants, STJARNAGLOSS, MASTERSON'S, OP, and HYPERCLEAN. So about 2.5 months ago, we applied them to the hood of a car in quadrants. The car has been sitting outside. What do I notice? I notice off the bat that the STJARNAGLOSS Parla is lighter. The dust looks lighter in that quadrant. It looks uglier than the other 3 panels. However, the STJARNAGLOSS has the strongest hydrophobic and beating power to it. It is the strongest of all 4 at this point. and very beautiful circular beads on there. The bead angles are nice on this. Underneath it, we used Evolution ceramic spray coating from MASTERSON'S. This stuff was my number 3 choice as far as hydrophobic effects. It was hydrophobic, but not as strong as the Parla. On the bottom other side, we used OP ceramics. This is my number 2 choice as far as strong hydrophobics. Looked very good. A little less than the Parla. It was very hydrophobic, just the beads were not perfect. And my number 4 choice was the HYPERCLEAN Slick. It was just the weakest of the bunch, yet still hydrophobic and still doing its job on there. Now I rinsed all of these off just with water, and that's how we did the test of the hydrophobics and how it looked. I came over them with the MASTERSON'S Waterless Wash and Shine. Now this is a waterless wash product that can dilute a lot. So I think I have it to about 3 or 4 to 1 inside here. I washed the hood panel, and then I checked it again with some water on how the hydrophobics were. And I noticed that this kind of muted the hydrophobics a little bit. They're still hydrophobic, but not as much as just the rinse. So maybe when this cures up a little bit, it may get hydrophobic again later. But what I do notice is this cleans very well, and the slickness of it afterward is fantastic. The clarity on the panel is fantastic. I love, love, love this MASTERSON'S waterless wash. So definitely get some of this. Just know if you put it over your really hydrophobic coatings or protection, it may mute it a little bit, lessen it, lighten it. My winner, STJARNAGLOSS. My number 2 choice is OP for hydrophobics. Number 3 is MASTERSON'S, and number 4 is the HYPERCLEAN. That does not mean one is better than the other. I'm just talking about pure hydrophobics on it, because the hydrophobics on this were strong, but it was the lightest of the panel, and it looked the ugliest at the 2 months mark without washing. So take that for what it's worth. Guys, I hope you liked the video. Have a great day. We'll see you in the next one.